Hi, my name is Les Tomlin. I'm president and co-founder of PizzaForno. Welcome to our Toronto headquarters, where we manage all of our business globally from downtown Toronto.
Awesome. So who makes the pizza?
Pizzas for North America are all made locally through a co-packer just outside of Chicago. They're custom recipes that we developed over the course of 8 months with the French culinary team and are produced in Chicago for the Canadian and US markets. For Mexico, where we're actively launching new units, we have a co-packing partner in Mexico City.
So what are the licensing fees for people coming on board?
Our licensing fees are 2% for licensing fee and 1% for the marketing fee. We encourage our operators to engage locally with the local community. We believe community engagement is critical to the success of any of our operators. Although we provide a lot of support through our marketing team centrally in Toronto, we do encourage our licensees to be active in their communities and promote the PizzaForno brand.
Awesome. So how is the machine maintained?
The machine requires very little maintenance. It has a 99.9% uptime rate, so it very rarely has any mechanical issues. The operator's total responsibility is to fill the machine with pizzas, which would be every other day or every day, depending on volume of sales. It requires simply just a wipe down of the crumbs from the oven. There's no other daily or monthly maintenance required.
What support does the PizzaForno corporate team provide to new licensees getting onboarded?
For new licensees, we have an extensive onboarding program, which includes everything from operations to sales and marketing. So from the minute your machine is delivered, we have an ops team member install the machine, train your team how to operate it, how to stock the machine, how to use all the digital analytics that come with the machine itself on their phone or their iPad. And then our marketing team helps with local PR. We have an agency that does a big news release, which generates a lot of buzz around the brand because we're usually first to market in most markets, and we get a lot of buzz off of that. So everything from operational down to sales and marketing is provided for support as part of the package deal.
In regards to health regulations and permitting, how do we comply?
Our pizzas are manufactured in an FDA plant, an FDA certified plant just out of Chicago. We are also UL certified and also NAMA certified. We are the only automated pizzeria in North America to have both of those certifications, which allows us to perform in any market in Canada, the US, and Mexico.
What does the licensing onboarding process look like?
The onboarding process consists of sort of 2 phases. Once you've signed your master license agreement or your license agreement, you'll be introduced to the ops team where we will help with deciding where your unit will go in terms of the history of where we can have successful units. Once you've found your location, an ops team member will come install the machine, train the machine with you and your team as operators. And then from there, we move into the marketing and PR phase. After 30 days of operating, we will launch a marketing campaign, which revolves local media, press, digital media, and local store opening events.
Awesome. Do you help licensees find locations?
We have a lot of history now. We've been in operation for 5 years. So finding locations, we've got a lot of data points. So we know what locations will work and which locations will not work. So we do provide a lot of assistance to our licensees in deciding where to place the units. One of the most beneficial things about the whole PizzaForno model is, should you have a bad location, despite all the data we have, it's a matter of just picking it up and moving it. You haven't spent $600,000 on building up bricks and mortar. You can pick the machine up off the back of a flatbed tow truck and really relocate it to a location that will be more successful.
How do PizzaForno machines work at universities and student pay?
University campuses are our #1 location, both in Canada and the US, and soon to be Mexico. We accept all forms of student pay as well as digital pay formats like Google Pay and Apple Pay. In markets where we have student pay activated by the machine, you see about a 35% uptick in pizza sales volume. So the PizzaForno machine is completely robotic. As the owner-operator, you strictly stock the pizzas, and that is your total labor component. From there, it's completely robotic and digitized. So when the consumer taps the 32-inch touchscreen on the front of the machine to order their pizza, they pick one of 6 or 7 varieties that are available, tap their card to pay, or use another student pay method, and that begins the baking process. So the robotic arm will pick pepperoni from the, if that's the flavor you've ordered, they'll pick the pepperoni from slot 2 in the refrigerated side of the machine. Robotic arm pulls it out, slides it over to the hot side of the machine where it opens the box, picks the pizza out of the box into the convection oven where it bakes in 2 to 3 minutes, drops it back into the box and out the front slot. The total delivery time from the minute the customer steps up to the machine to receiving their fresh baked pizza is under 4 minutes.
Awesome. Can I buy this machine from Alibaba?
You cannot buy this machine from Alibaba. You cannot buy this machine from Alibaba. As I could try to keep a straight face. You could try, but it won't work. Can you buy? There are fake PizzaForno machines on Alibaba. I'll just warn anybody right now that they are not endorsed by or in any way affiliated with PizzaForno, and are not actually operating units.
What's the difference between the Alibaba machines and the PizzaForno machines in terms of how they're manufactured and all that?
Well, the PizzaForno machine is a robust piece of technology based on a French platform that we found about 5 years ago. But it's been operating in France for almost 20 years now. There are 4,000 operating units in France, and it's a very robust technology. There's a 99% uptime. The very first unit that was put out in market 20 years ago is still in market in France, just to give you an idea of how robust the technology is. I can't really comment on the Alibaba machine. I don't think it actually really exists, but I can tell you that if it does, it would be built off technology that is unproven, untested, and certainly uncertified for use in North America.
How does the baking process inside the machine work?
The pizzas are baked in a dual fan convection oven. There's no microwave technology at all, so it is a par-baked pizza that is baked to perfection in 3 minutes with convection hot air.
How does the ambassador program work?
We have a really unique college ambassador program whereby we engage with students who are active in various social functions on campus, whether they be sports groups or social groups. They're given digital codes to promote PizzaForno at all the events on campus, which encourages trial and brand acceptance because we're new on campus. And those people are rewarded with pizza codes and can go to all the various on-campus events promoting PizzaForno.
Can you explain the turnkey business model that licensees get when they onboard?
Sure. I mean, the thing about PizzaForno that makes it very simple is we can be from signing contract to in your market in about 8 weeks. And once we're there, total setup time is about a day. So once we're on location, we set up the machine, you will be selling pizzas within 24 hours. And that includes training and turnkey operations.
Awesome. How does the payment process work?
We accept only digital pay technologies, so Apple Pay, Google Pay, credit and debit, and student pay on university campuses. We do not accept cash in any machines. We have had a 0% vandalism rate because of the fact there is no cash in the machine.
How do licensees get paid?
On the accounting side, it's also a very turnkey solution. We handle all cash collection and remittances to the licensee on a monthly basis. And that's all done through our digital payment partner, Freedom Pay in the US and Monex in Canada. The licensee also has, if they prefer not to go with that route, the licensee also has the ability to be their own merchant ID with Freedom Pay and collect their own cash and remit to us the royalty and marketing fee.
Explain the refrigeration system inside the machine and how much pizzas it can hold.
So the pizza machine itself holds 70 pizzas that are, again, that come from our central facility in Chicago. They're delivered to you, the user, frozen. Once they're put into the machine by you, they go into a defrost cycle, which can be anywhere from 1 to 3 hours, depending on that pizza. The machine knows automatically when to release that pizza for sale because it's reached refrigerated temperature, which is when it can be put into the oven for baking. Of those 70 pizzas, the mix varies from location to location. All the digital analytics that are part of the machine and available on your smartphone or app help you decide how many pepperoni pizzas, how many to load, how many 4 cheese pizzas to load. With sales histories of after about 3 months, you know exactly what that unit will sell each day of the week.
Can you explain the 3 different machine options you guys offer?
There are three ways to deploy the PizzaForno unit in various locations, depending on location. The most common is the outdoor kiosk, which is a very robust outdoor unit, which survives all sorts of temperature highs and lows, is available 24/7, is usually placed in a parking lot or outdoor outside of a college campus dorm. That's the most common. Then there's the interior kiosk, which we use at hospitals and inside units at airports, train stations, also in college campuses if we're inside. And then we have an ATM style, which is like a bank machine, which simply slides into the front of what would have been two commercial doors. It looks like a pizza ATM, flush with the exterior of the building.
Awesome. What if I have a real estate location but don't want to own a machine? Do you guys offer revenue shares, or how does that work?
We have a lot of opportunities to place units with investor groups who have cash or looking for locations. So if you do have a location, don't necessarily want to own a machine, our development team will partner you up with somebody who has the capital to deploy the machine and work on a revenue share basis with you as the location owner. There are several ways to become a licensee of PizzaForno. There's a single unit operator, which is a single unit license. So for example, if you had just one location, that's the deal you would strike with us for a single unit. We're more actively pursuing multi-unit operators right now, where we're giving a territory with a number of units to start, and then a growth plan that is achievable and attainable, which will make the user successful in the long run. We also have territory rights agreements where you can take territories and sub-license to other users who might have locations, and you'll generate royalty off of that sub-licensee.
So how do we compare versus the competitors?
Well, we don't really have yet a lot of competitors or any competitors that are certified in the US. We were first to market 3 years ago in the US, 5 years ago in Canada, and 6 months ago in Mexico. So with respect to a technology platform that's certified, approved, and in market, we're the only automated pizzeria out there right now. Not to say competition might be coming, but with our 20-year history of operational success, we know we have the most robust technology of any automated pizza player out there.
What is the ROI when selling pizzas from these machines?
Our user ROI generally averages around 30%. In some cases that's higher. We're in areas where we can charge a premium, like airports, where you've got a captive audience. In some cases a little bit lower, we're in a slightly more competitive market, but we're averaging about 30% ROI.
How does the PizzaForno loyalty program work?
We also have a pretty robust loyalty program whereby our customers can actually create a loyalty code either on our app or actually at the machine at time of purchase. And once you join that loyalty program, you buy 10 pizzas and your 11th is free.
In regards to current market trends, how is automation and rising labor costs impacting this type of business?
I mean, PizzaForno is exploding right now because of the challenges that traditional quick serve restaurants and restaurateurs are faced, which is high labor cost, high waste, and high cost of real estate. We eliminate all of those. Obviously, we're a fully automated solution, so there is no labor. We only require 80 square feet, so we don't require a significant lease. And we can get waste down to single digits, around 2% after about 3 months of operating.
All right, so what marketing customer service support do you offer licensees?
We provide a turnkey marketing solution based on the location. We have several different POS kits that are created, whether it be for a gas station application, a college application, a parking lot application. So a full suite of marketing materials, a marketing team that'll help create your GMB page and get you up and running. On the service side, we have a 24/7 customer service line that is manned all day, all night, because we're all 24/7 solution, obviously, that responds to any consumer issues and also to any of your issues as a licensee. Your complete business is managed off your phone or tablet. For those who have multi-units, all the data is aggregated, so you know in real time how many pizzas are selling, what the inventory of your machine is, what the temperature of the oven is, what the temperature of the refrigerator is. Should there be any mechanical breakdowns, you'll be notified immediately versus an SMS or an email, as will our operations team. So we can generally have any down machine problem solved within an hour or two. Again, you're managing your business digitally off your phone, which reduces your labor requirement. If there should ever be a mechanical issue that cannot be resolved locally by you, the operator, we have a network of technicians across the US that can be deployed within 24 hours notice to have you up and running if it's a major issue that is not resolvable by you, the operator.
What warranty do you offer licensees?
The unit comes with a 2-year parts and labor warranty. So for 2 years, all costs of any mechanical issues are borne by us. Outside of that 2 years, we do have a maintenance program where you can pay a monthly fee to cover any unforeseen mechanical issues, which again, given a 99% uptime rate, are very minimal.
What do licensees need to start this business?
Well, basically, it's a very low-cost entry for an operator. Obviously, you can start with 1 unit or 5 or 20, depending on your market size. It's a very low cost of entry. We do have a financing program available as well for those who are eligible. So if you have a location, we can have you up and running in about 8 to 12 weeks. Generally, when we're helping our local operators find locations, we focus on 5 segments that we know we can be successful in. College campuses, hospitals, high traffic areas that have a high propensity for tourism, and food deserts, which are locations that might not have any food available for a 10-mile radius, cannot support a traditional QSR, but can support a PizzaForno automated pizzeria.
Do the machines ever get vandalized, and have you had issues with this in the past?
Because our machines are cashless, we've never had any incidents of vandalism. I think the most vandalism we've ever had is somebody threw a Big Mac at the machine because they didn't want pizza.
How can I become a licensee?
It's really simple to become a licensee. You can just click on our website, pizzaforno.com, fill out the initial application. That starts the process. One of our team members on the development side will reach out to you and get the ball rolling in terms of your territory, the number of units, and get you up and running as quickly as possible. We have flexible pricing based on several factors. The number of units, for example, if you're a single unit operator versus a multi-unit operator, there is multi-unit pricing. We also have financing options available in Canada and the US.
Do you help with permitting?
We've been successful in getting permits in every state and country in which we operate in, so we do provide assistance on that front and have had success in most markets. So lots of learning there to provide and share with our licensees. The evolution of our pizza over the last 5 years has been pretty dramatic. We're on our 3rd iteration of pizza, and we believe we finally nailed a pizza that's an 8 out of 10 for most of our consumers. So that's just rolled out across the system now through Canada, the US, and Mexico. We believe that the pizza we have now is as good as or better than any national brand pizzeria that's out there.
Do you have any plans to expand your menu offering in the future?
Right now we're focused on selling pizza, but we are looking at some dessert options, so stay tuned in 2025 for what that might be.